Do a flash course in how to add all of these text features. I'm just going to teach you the mechanics of it here, and I'm going to go through it pretty quick. You'll be able to rewatch whenever you want so that you can learn how to do something if you miss it. One thing, a few of you might want to add in a fun fact or an interesting fact. I've done that here, and I kind of made it in gray, a different color, so it's visible. Okay, let's talk about a few things that you can do. So one thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to make a glossary. You can choose to bold, underline, or highlight to help your reader know that this is a vocab or a glossary word. At the bottom, you're going to make a glossary section, and I'm going to have the word instability. Using this link, you can either write your own definition or you can look up a definition. So instability, and then I'm going to take the part of the definition that actually applies. So this part's talking about being unstable emotionally, reacting emotionally. I just want the one that applies to kind of government stability. So a little quick tip is that if you do Command Shift V or Control Shift V, that actually puts the word in or puts the text in that you're copying from the original source. It'll put it in your font so that it doesn't show up in their font. You can see that here. Okay, so I've got my first glossary word. I'm making sure my glossary words have to do with important words to the text, not just any old word like living. That's not a good word to define, but maybe race would be a good word to define. So I can go back in and highlight it and give them a definition of that, as a lot of Hitler's ideas had to do with race. Okay, so that's glossary. You can highlight, you can bold, you can underline. Let's talk about adding pictures. One of the pictures I wanted to add in was a picture of the Treaty of Versailles. I'm going to put my cursor nearby where I want my picture to go. Then I'm going to go to Insert, Image, Search the web. Now I'm going to search for the Versailles Treaty. I'm going to find the picture I want. I've decided already that I want this one. I'm going to click Insert. Now it's creating the image, just give it a second. Okay, I've got my image here. You can do a lot with the image. If you double click, brings up your ability to crop it. I'm gonna crop it to just the part that I want. I don't know if you'll need to crop, but this is how you do it. And then once you've got your image and you've kind of got it all good, you can resize it. Smaller, bigger, I'm gonna make mine a little smaller. Now you can see that it's here. The last thing you need to know is you wanna use this button, Wrap Text. That helps it be inset so that it's not breaking the text. Breaking the text looks like this, where like the text and then the picture and then the text. We want wrap text. Drag it into the position, line it up with the margin. Seeing that red line pop up is a good sign. Okay, so that's my next picture. If you are adding it, we can't add captions because it's a little bit hard, but you can do something like this. See image to the right, so that somebody can know, oh, I should look at that picture to the right because that's what the picture is of, and that's when I'm talking about it. Remember, no random pictures, just pictures that have to do with actually helping to show your writing. Okay, let's do the next one. Your timeline and map, you know that you'll be creating a timeline or a diagram rather, timeline or diagram. You're gonna draw it, email it to Teacher Alyssa, and then I'll upload it for you into your document. The last thing, let's say you wanted to do a map, make sure it's a map that actually helps the reader to understand. So here I've got some information about the Allies and Axis, and I want to add a map to show that. So I'm going to go again, Insert, Image, Upload from a computer. Oops, no, wait. Insert, Image, Search the web, and maybe I would do Map of World War II. And I'm not going to just pick any old map. I'm going to pick one that's actually going to help me. If I don't see anything that I like, you might want to try some different search terms. I'm thinking again, you know what? I'm going to search for, actually, I do like this map. I'm going to pick this one by making sure it's checked, and now I'm going to click Insert. So this map here kind of shows where Nazi Germany was. It kind of shows the areas under German occupation, the Allies, the Axis. It's perfect. So again, wrap text and put it where it needs to go. I could have my glossary to the right of my map. You got a lot of controls in here to play around with, 4th grade. Okay, make sure your map has to do with whatever you're studying. It can't be super off topic, and it has to be pretty easily connected. All right, so you've heard about that. I hope that this helps, and have fun.